Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 10 best drop spots for Chapter 5 Season 2 so you can hit Unreal as soon as possible. So yeah, without further ado, let's move on straight to the number 10 spot. In at number 10, we're going to have Lavish train station. So this spot was featured in my previous video and it was number 1 because this spot used to be the best spot to drop on the map. And you could argue that it still is. It still has 2 guaranteed rare chests plus a vault, sometimes a vending machine, and there's always a car. So yeah, that's already like 10 good enough reasons to drop here. Like, it's not even 10 reasons, but you get what I mean. This spot is fabulous. It's amazing, bro. I love this spot. If I could marry it, I really could. I drop here pretty much every single rank game, and you know what, now that I'm making this, don't even land here because I want to have all this loot for myself, okay? And as an added bonus, there's also a radio tower up on the mountain right next to this location, which, like, if you get lucky, it might spawn there. Like, the AI might spawn there and you might get the best drop of all time. You're gonna be looted up, you're gonna know where the zone's gonna pull, and you're pretty much set for the whole game. All you have to do is just win. So yeah, like, I have nothing bad to say about this spot, but don't land here because I want to land here, okay? So yeah, let's move on to the number 9 spot, which is going to be Lovely Lodge. Now, Lovely Lodge is right next to another train station, which I love landing at these train stations. You might see the hint. This location, I've only found this out recently and it's really good. I've started to drop here quite often just because there's a lot of buildings and a bunch of floor loot like scattered around. There's a little island right next to the spot as well. If you do have like a really bad drop for one game, you can always, like, you know, glide there as an emergency. In a way, there's like a little venue, like not a venue, but like a walkway, like a wedding walkway right next to this location. There's a few chests as well. And overall, it's not contested. It has a lot of loot, and it's even enough loot for even a duo if you do decide to land here with a duo. Not to mention, there's also Aphrodite that spawns here. She, if you do hire her, I'm pretty sure she chug splashes you every 20 seconds, and you can buy a purple SMG off her as well if you do want to do that. It's not the burst SMG, it's the Harbinger SMG, I think, if I'm not mistaken here. But yeah, and I also forgot that there's a slight chance of a vending machine spawning right next to the train station. So yeah, but that's for every train station. So yeah, just remember that. But yeah, there's not really much I can say about the spot. It's a good compact spot that you can land here by yourself. Not too contested, it has really good loot and really good rotations. So yeah, let's move on to the number 8 spot. In at number 8, we're going to have Summit Temple. Now, Summit Temple can be found on the new area on the map, aka like the Olympian area, the sandy area, the yellow grass area, whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, this location is incredibly contested. Like, bro, there's like half the lobby is always landing here, bro. Like, I swear to God, I've never had a game where I'm the only person landing here. I swear to you, bro. But like, it's for a good cause because this location is cracked as fuck, bro. Like, this location has so many chests. It has 2 of the god chests kind of like somewhat close to each other, I guess. But like, yeah, this location has so many god chests, has so many like regular chests, has a bunch of barrels. There's a little 1x1 building. If you go down the little mountain, the little like snowy mountain, you'll find a 1x1 building, which I'll show you in a second. It has 12 barrels in it. If you do land here, you place a cone, bang, you're instantly full shield. There's usually a chest that spawns in there as well, so that could be a really good drop spot in case of an emergency, in case you get like a bad landing and, you know, everyone else already landed at the main POI. You can just drop there in that little 1x1, get shielded up, and just push. This location is like a really good spot if you do enjoy fragging a lot, because like you'll probably get like at least 5 to 6 kills as soon as you land here because it's so contested. And you know, you'll have a really good start to your game. If you do like take a lot of damage, you can go to those barrels, heal, unless like they're already used. But like, if you are a fragger and enjoy having a hectic start to a game, this location is definitely for you. And yeah, there's not really much else to say about this location. And as soon as you're done looting, fighting, you know, getting that like crazy start to your match, you can just go on top of the big snowy mountain. There's a launch pad and you can continue pushing and just go about your game from there. So yeah, let's move on to the number 7 spot on the list, which is going to be the secret cave that you can find right next to the Summit Temple, which I've just shown you. So if you just go past that little hut that I showed you, just straight down from there, you'll find this little entrance to this cave. Here's it on the map. So in this cave, you got like, I don't even know how many chests there is in here, bro. There has to be at least 10, bro. There has to be at least over 10 chests in this place. But before you drop here, be wary that there's only 1 entrance and 1 exit. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Well, there's 1 entrance, but there's only like 2 exits. You can take the toilet when you get out, but there's only 1 way in, which is through the main entrance. So if you do land here, just keep that in mind. So pretty much this location, it's really good, kind of low-key. I don't see a lot of people landing here. I feel like it doesn't get the recognition it deserves, but this spot is low-key a 10 out of 10 spot. You get like a crazy amount of chests, crazy loot, and you're relatively safe. So like, yeah, I would recommend you dropping here if you know like to have a chill drop at the start of the game. Not too many people fighting, not too many fights in general, like kind of on the outskirts of the map, you'll be fine. Because realistically, all the teams that are fighting above you near the summit temple, they're probably gonna die. There's only gonna be one squad left, or you know, just one solo in this case. So yeah, if you do like a chill landing spot, this is definitely a way to go. But yeah, I don't really got much to say about this spot. Let's move on to the number 6 spot. So number 6, we're going to have the crashed plane that is right next to Polar Peak. Wait, no, not Polar Peak, wait, Grand Glacier. Yeah, that's the one. But pretty much it's right next to Grand Glacier. It's right next to the big like icy wall. There's going to be a little crashed plane. In that crashed plane you can find like 6 chests. There's a 2 chests that can spawn on the wing. There's 3 chests that can spawn inside of the cockpit, and there's 3 chests that can be spawned inside of the actual like main plane area, I guess. I don't know, like the main tube, I don't know what it's called, bro, but pretty much like there's a lot of chests in this location. There's no one landing here, bro. I can guarantee you on dead homies, bro, there's no one landing here, my boy. If you gonna land here, there's going to be no one following you unless people see my video and they're gonna drop there. But like that's the only reason people will ever be there. I have landed here like 10 games in a row. I have not seen a single person land with me. Bro, this spot is crazy good. There's a bunch of fish. If you find EMPs, you're pretty much stacked with heals from the very get-go, bro. This is like top tier FNCS like winnable location, bro. I'm not gonna say anything more. This spot is cracked, but yeah, don't land here either, because I low-key want to land here by myself, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to fight some sweaties, bro. So like, stay away from this spot unless you know you don't want to win. So yeah, let's move on to the number 5 spot. So in at number 5, we're going to have the Midas Yacht. So this place, where do I even start? You can buy a mythic drum gun. I mean, right now you can buy a mythic drum gun. Do I really need to say anything else? Like, that's already good enough, bro. You should just land here every single game. Like, the mythic drum gun, that thing slaps harder than my dad's belt on a Sunday evening, bro. So like, low-key, you should always be going for it. It costs 600 gold or 500 gold. It's quite expensive, but it's definitely worth the price. And not to mention, there's 2 jump pads, one in the front of the ship, one in the back of the ship, and there's also a vault inside of the ship. You don't need a key card, it's always open. It has a guaranteed like blue rare chest. Like realistically, this spot is cracked. This spot is like chef's kiss, bro. So like, if you want to get some easy dubs and a great cracked loadout as soon as you drop in, this is definitely the spot to go. I won't lie, I'll keep it short and sweet with this one because I already mentioned this in my last video, but this spot is still cracked, and you know, if you do decide to land here, yeah, just don't buy the drum gun because I low-key want it. In at number 4, we're going to have the evil/emo temple. This spot is low-key really like undercover. Like, this spot is only for the real homies. I don't really share this with anyone. This spot low-key got 2 of the new god chests really close to each other, and you know, it's pretty much free. I have not seen a single soul land here in all the games that I've played. Like, genuinely not a single soul. Deadass, not even lying. But this spot is low-key really good. It's kind of really chill. If you want to have like a really slow start to the game, you can land here. You'll get 2 purple weapons or better from the god chests, and you have rotates to Grim Gate or wherever the hell the Hades place is called. And yeah, you can go for the medallions. You can just camp a bunker if that's what you like playing. You can just camp a bunker if that's what you like doing. That's about really it to this spot. It's kind of small, low-key, not really much to talk about. If you do decide to drop here low-key, drop at the big temple first because there's more loot there, and then you can walk over to the helmet, which has the other like god chest in it. But yeah, there's not really much else I can say about the spot, so let's move on to the number 3 spot. So in at number 3, we're going to have Tomato Island. Now this island is found at the very top right corner of the map. It's kind of close to Classy Quartz, kind of ish, I guess. It's right next to the like oil rig, but pretty much it's a small little island, but it has like the old Tomato Town like head from like the pizzeria, if you know what I mean. So pretty much this little island is super small, super compact. It has 5 barrels and it has up to 6 or 7 chests, I think, that can spawn here. Yeah, it's really small. It's only really enough loot for 1 person. It's kind of like no one's gonna land here. Once again, you're gonna have the freest drop of your life. And there's 2 toilets. If you take the zipline up, there's a toilet that will lead you to somewhere. I actually don't even know where that leads you to. And there's a toilet right on the island that will lead you right to the oil rig. So if you want to, you know, get a quick getaway or escape, you can take either one of the toilets and you'll be in a completely different place and never to be seen again. pretty much like my dad. But anyway, that's kind of off the topic. But this spot really good, really small, not really much else to say about it, to be fair. It's like you kind of see it's a small ass island in the middle of nowhere. No one's gonna land here. Chillest drop spot of all time. So yeah, let's move on to the number 2 spot. But before you move on, if you guys are enjoying the video, please consider to drop a like and subscribe, as that would greatly help my channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and you know, I'm trying to get that done as soon as possible. So yeah, let's move on to the next spot. In at number 2, we're going to have Slur Ship, which can be found at the very end of Mount Olympus. Kind of like if you keep following down the mountain from the guys, like from the Olympians back, if you follow down, you're eventually gonna end up at this little Slurp Ship. It's such a low-key spot that has 2 of the big like slurp trucks, and you can instantly get to 100 shield as soon as you land. There's like a bunch of barrels, so even if you get shot, you can heal yourself up straight away. That's what's really good about this location. There's only like 4 or 5 chests, so this is really only for one person. If you land here, you can either take a 50-50, which I doubt anyone's even going to be landing here, but if you do take a 50-50, if you do win it, you can heal yourself up super quickly. It's not even a problem. You don't have to waste any heals. You can carry more heals around. And yeah, after that, you can move, rotate to try get a medallion. You can rotate to the summit temple, finish off that kill. You can rotate to a lot of places. It's a really good compact spot. So yeah, that about wraps up this location. So let's move on to the absolute best drop spot this season, which in my opinion is the best drop spot this season. And you know, my opinion is the only valid opinion here. If you disagree, dislike the video, unsubscribe, I don't care, I got enemies, bro. But yeah, let's move on to the number 1 spot. In at number 1, we're going to have the Beach Villa, aka Reclaimed Villa. You can call it whatever you want, but pretty much this spot I kind of counted as one. So this house that you're currently seeing gameplay of, and plus the little 3 beach houses that you'll find directly on the beach, I count them as one location. They're really close to each other, so yeah, deal with it. It's my video, bro. If you don't agree, go make your own. But pretty much, why is this the best drop spot on the entire map this season, you might ask? Let me tell you. So we have a bunch of fishing spots, and you're guaranteed to find EMPs in those 3 beach houses. I guarantee you, I'll put money on the line, you'll always find EMPs there. It's like, you know, I've never not found EMPs there, actually, now that I think about it. You'll have fully stacked fish. There's enough barrels to, you know, get your entire family shielded up. Like, that's just a fact. And if, let's say, somehow you don't get shielded up from the barrels, you can just eat a fish, bro. Like, come on. You're pretty much already set for the shields. As you can see in the gameplay, there's 3 of these weapon display, like, things. I don't know what the hell they're called, but pretty much you get 3 guaranteed weapons. You can find a sniper up in here. I get it quite often after, like, the sniper nerf, quote-unquote nerf, where they just decrease the rarity of the snipers. You can usually find one down here. It's really common. You can find like a purple pump shotgun, and you're kind of set for the entire game. This location is far from any medallion, but it's close to Pleasant Pizza and like the yacht. And since there's a mythic drum gun on the yacht now, you can just push the yacht after you're done with all of this. And low-key, this spot is amazing, bro. I love this spot so much. I've gotten so many wins this season from this spot, and it's just proper amazing. I would definitely recommend you landing here if you're trying to rank up. You don't have to be like a sweaty player, you don't have to be like a casual player. This is like a location for all players. There's quite a lot of people that land here, so you'll always get a fight as soon as you drop in. It's kind of like you're going to have placement points as soon as, like, not placement points, but kill points. As soon as you start off the match, you'll have cracked loot, you'll have shield, you'll have everything, bro. Like, if you land here, you have decreased chances of getting Ebola, bro. I promise you. So yeah, drop here, bro. You're gonna get to Unreal in no time, I promise you. You can land here with a duo. I usually land here with my duo, but if you want to play solos and that's how you like to play, this is definitely a crazy cracked spot to land. So yeah, that's about it for the whole video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe once again. And yeah, please let me know your favorite drop spot this season in the comments. I'll read all of my comments. So yeah, peace out, boys. See you guys in the next one.